Welcome to Courthouse Cowboys. I'm P.A. Moore, the author. This is the week of January 30th, and today we're going to talk about Chapter 1. If you recall, last week we talked about the prologue, and the opening line of the book is, "Like my car keys or reading glasses, I've misplaced my soul somewhere between the Catholic Church and the courtroom." This is a book that starts out with a prosecutor, a female prosecutor who has had it with big city crime, and knows that she just has to quit and leave California, and for some unknown reason has to move to Beartooth, Montana. She doesn't know why, she just has to go. Chapter 1 begins with Paige DeFalco and her two kids living in Beartooth, drinking with her next door neighbor who also has a son. And they, during this session of drinking and sharing, discuss the fact that Paige is going to quit. She's never going to practice law again. She's had it. The change from California to Montana, from a big city to a small town, from black tie dinners and formal wear to blue jeans and cowboy boots. They also talk about how difficult it's going to be for Paige to retire because she's really an addict. Secretly, she's a trial junkie, like most trial lawyers are. And she's not sure she can really give up the courtroom. And then they also discuss whether or not her husband's going to divorce her or actually finally move to Montana at some point. In the second scene of Chapter 1, the two ladies are in a cornfield so their boys can pick up pumpkins for Halloween. And it becomes very quiet, and Paige realizes that her son Sean has disappeared in the cornfield, and she absolutely freaks out, panics, thinking that he's been kidnapped. Her friend Ann thinks that's, of course, ridiculous because they're in the middle of Montana where there are no kidnappers. And Paige realizes that it's going to take her a while to calm down and get rid of her terror of crime and crime scenes. They also, on Halloween, talk about, with their husbands, Jack has shown up, and they talk about Ann's not feeling well. She's a very athletic woman. She does everything, and she's really struggling just to ride her bicycle. By the end of the chapter, what we learn is that Jack is going to move up. He's made the decision because he basically misses Paige and the kids and doesn't have much choice. And that Ann has been diagnosed with breast cancer. And that changes everything, because now the neighbors, and they're not just neighbors and friends, but Paige becomes a source of strength for Ann, driving her to chemotherapy every day and taking care of her son, who's the same age as Paige's son, Sean. And it ends with the idea that even though you move 2,000 miles away, certain things never change, and fear of death and losing your loved ones is one of them. Next week, we'll move on to Chapter 2. Thanks for watching. And be sure to like us on Facebook at the Courthouse Cowboys page. Thanks.